Hello, and for the last time on Fox, welcome to the Reebok Truck Series live from not Coca-Cola actually, Lowe's Motor Speedway. It's an all Shelly front row as the Richmond winner and our most recent truck winner actually. Oh no, not actually most recent. Sorry, I'm so sorry. The Richmond winner James Shelley is on the pole. Alongside is Mary Shelley. Bob Johansson and Warren Cherry are row 2. Ian Dutta and Jeffrey Buckeye, row 3. Drew Austin and Tom Shelley, row 4. And in row 5 will be the 34 of PJ Williams and the 2 of Charles Sanford. Now, where is last week's winner, since I failed on that part? There he is, starting about mid-pack. Where's the points leader?
Drivers, start your engines!
Well, good news for everyone else. He's starting in the back. He is starting shotgun on the field, is Elijah Workman. And as the field rolls off, take a look at your starting grid here. And we'll bring you back for the green flag here from Charlotte. And we are back. These drivers set for 40 laps here from Lowe's. Expect at least one pit stop right around the halfway point. And that's just because that's where they pitted in the Cup race last year on the same lap number. And the green flag is out. All 42 drivers do take the green flag here. As Bob Johansson now is going to go inside of Mary Shelley for the second position. And now here he goes. He wants the race lead. And Ian Dutta saying, well, hold on just a second there. Let's see if I can't lead this first lap. Goes to Johansson as the caution is out. Oh my gosh, we got William Duncan flipping on the front straightaway. Seth Cole's got damaged. He and Kyle Austin appear to have made contact. John McNamara, Kyle Sosnowski, Dave Cole, Kyle Thomas a lot of damage. As well as Dylan Young, Warren Cherry, and maybe even Cosmo Budd. And let's see actually if the leaders will take this advantage, or take the advantage of making pit stops now, rather than possibly having to do it under a green flag. And they will not, so let's take you back to see what happened to William Duncan, and he took a wild ride on the front straightaway. And we're back. Here's what happened. 13 will make some contact with the 97 here. As they come off, you see he gets into Kyle. Nowhere for Duncan to go, and then... Oh, Kyle Thomas right to the driver's side door of William Duncan. I thought Angel Navarro nearly made it through that. Or Angel Navarro nearly made it through there. Somehow Cosmo Buds got through that with no damage. I want to take a look at Kyle Austin and Seth Cole here. The Nesquik and... Whoa, Seth's in the grass. Oh, Kyle's going to get into... Did he get... Not quite sure who Seth got into. Well, he gets into Nova, though, because that's who I saw him in the grass with there. Nice little hook. Chris Washer and Nick Nileman through the grass. Oh, Daniel's going to make contact with Tom Gerard. That's where Cole spins. Jacob Sisko, last week's winner. Apparently these guys right here are all... Oh, whoa, and they wrecked up here. Well, we missed that. James Henry goes up on his roof. And underneath the caution, there's 3 wide between Savannah Cole, Cody James, and Warren Cherry. James and Cherry will go up the track pretty much into the wall. Or no, they settle out. But then they're 4 wide, and Jeffrey just gets shoved down into the 50 of James Henry. Nowhere for those two to go. And then Cody, I guess, just didn't realize that they were down there. And Jeffrey just puts the 50 up on its roof. Wow, so a lot happening there early on in this one. We're only 2 laps into this, and some drivers will definitely be out. Let's take you back to green flag and we'll sort it all out. And we are back. Here's the top 10 rundown. Bob Johansson, Ian Dutta, Drew Austin, James Shelley, PJ Williams, Mary Shelley, Trevor Meacham, Warren Cherry, Jeffrey Buckeyes, and Savannah Cole. Let's go ahead and take you a little bit deeper into the field. Tom Shelley, Charles Sanford, Nick Nauman, Stacy Dutta, Henry Nova, Jacob Sisko, last week's winner in 16th, Chris Burden, Dustin Griffiths, Dave Cole, and Kyle Austin, the top 20. Dion Scott, Brad Johnson, Cosmo Budd, Jake Cole, Elijah Workman, Michael Hagdahl, Vitaly Nikolaev, Wayne James, Brandon Griffiths, Chris Washer, Alex Tanker, Dylan Young, Daniel Day, Angel Navarro, Cody James, Tom Gerard, John McNamara, Kyle Sosnowski, and James Henry. Those out as a result of the last incident are as follows: William Duncan, Seth Cole, and Kyle Thomas. So yeah, Seth's struggling to get going here. Although that 87 hasn't exactly been the best of rides this season. But Seth's a good driver. He'll get it figured out eventually here. Although we're going to one of his favorite types of tracks next week, Edmonton, a road course. Although that one only fits 41, so one of these drivers will miss the show. Green flag is back out. We're underway. So down the back straightaway, Drew Austin now peeks out and looks underneath the Albertson Chevrolet. PJ Williams looks underneath James Shelley and will get followed by Mary Shelley and Trevor Meacham. Here comes Drew Austin now. Drag race at the stripe. I think the O2 got that one though. He won't lead the next time around though. PJ Williams now looking underneath the 5 car. Or 5 truck actually. Looks like some drivers are off the pace towards the back of this pack. Either that or they were stuck behind someone that's off the pace. At the line, new leader, PJ Williams, truck 34. And now Meacham looks underneath. He wants the top spot on the racetrack. Got a nice little train up here, pretty much. You got a top line and a bottom line. Drivers just switching the lead back and forth, back and forth. Warren Cherry now is going to get put up to the high side here as Ian Dutta gets underneath him. 3 wide, Drew Austin into the middle now. Oh, they're scrunching, they got off each other. I was nervous there. They're making me nervous. I thought they were going to wreck. I absolutely gave him no shot making it through that corner. Although Drew thinks he's going to get lucky twice. Warren Cherry's in the wall, so's Drew Austin. Still green, Dustin Griffiths. He's in the grass. Tom Shelley's in the grass. Tom Shelley's on the apron. And meanwhile, your race leader is Ian Dutta. Now Savannah Cole looks to the inside. Remember, she's got a win. It was at Las Vegas. At the stripe, give it to Dutta. So now 6 trucks break away here. Sorry, battling a little bit of a stuffy nose here. So you hear me sniffling every once in a while. So Savannah Cole, the Country Time Lemonade Dodge, an old Bobby Hamilton scheme, now up front. Charles Sanford's in second, and James Shelley will take the third spot. And now here comes the ACLines.com Chevrolet. The American Commercial Lines sponsored vehicle for Jack, or that was driven by Jack Sprague. It's driven by Charles Sanford here. Team not sure if they'll have the money to run next week, so they may be sitting out. And that would make it 41 trucks. Although Savannah Cole now looks back underneath. She led the last lap at the stripe. Oh, I have no clue. They gave it to Savannah. How close was that? I just want to see. Wow, if only that had been the finish. Now Trevor Meacham looks to the inside now as they go down the back straightaway. As part of that second pack is caught up, caution flag is out. As Jake Cole, James Henry, Tom Gerard with damage, Dion Scott, Wayne James. All the leaders are going to have to be careful here. Oh my gosh, a lot of damage on the back straightaway here with these cars. Now the question remains, will these drivers pit underneath the caution? Meacham's giving a sign as though he will come. Indeed he will. Elijah Workman's on pit road. Ian Dutta coming down. Doesn't look like anyone's staying out, so all 42 car or all 39 cars are on the track in on this time around. Here comes Bob Johansson to his pit stall. Right side's going on the 09. Looks like 2 tires in the way for the 16. Elijah Workman's coming off third. 4 tires onto the 09, so strategy here. Some guys going with 2, some with 4. We're hearing reports that some might go with fuel only. Long stop for Warren Cherry. And we'll take you back to the, or actually, we'll take you back to see what happened, then we'll take you to the green flag. Angel Navarro with absolutely no hood on that car. And we are back. Here's what happened. It appears as though Jacob Siska gets a little bit of help from Hegdahl. He and Wayne James go up into the wall. And somehow Elijah Workman works his way through all that. 51 gets stuck in the wall. Where's the 81? So he's behind all this. Let's take an onboard. Wow. How he got through that. I really am surprised that he got through that. Chris Burton with damage on his truck. And Javar, we saw he ended up taking the hood off. Well, let's take you back to the green flag, though. We'll have a new race leader, I believe, when we take the green flag. And we're back, and I was mistaken. Actually, 81 is now 1 lap down. So your top 10 is this. Ian Dutta, then Charles Sanford, Drew Austin, Trevor Meacham, Dustin Griffiths, then Savannah Cole, Nick Nauman, Mary Shelley, Brad Johnson, and Stacy Dutta. Then it's James Shelley, Cosmo Budd, P.J. Williams, Bob Johansson, Michael Hegdahl, Kyle Austin, Chris Washer, Brandon Griffiths, Henry Nova, and Cody James. Daniel Day is in 21st, Jeffrey Buckeye, Tom Shelley, Alex Tanker, John McNamara, Vitaly Nikolaev, Kyle Sosnowski, Dave Cole, Angel Navarro, and Warren Cherry round up the top 30. Dylan Young is the last car on the lead lap. Elijah Workman, last car on the track in 32nd. Those out of the race now: Chris Burton, Tom Gerard, James Henry, Jake Cole, Jacob Sisko, Wayne James, and Dion Scott. So 32 trucks will take the green flag here. I'm not sure about how much on pace Elijah Workman's car will be, but let's hope it is on pace and will not cause an issue for anyone. That Rheinboss car has won 3 out of the 12 races that we've had so far. And like I said at the top of the broadcast, this will be the final race this year on Fox. We'll be going over to NBC and TNT starting with the next round of races. Green flag is out. We're underway. And yeah, his truck is definitely off the pace. So that's unfortunate. A good day to be one of the guys following him. PJ Williams has ran up front all day long, although he is nowhere to be seen right now. As Drew Austin gets a big shove from Toyota teammate here, Trevor Meacham. I say Toyota teammate because they're not actually teammates. But Drew Austin now looks underneath. Dustin Griffiths underneath the 15. Caution flag will fly. Kyle Austin, it's Dave Cole, Dylan Young, Cody James. Hegdahl looks to have damage. Tom Shelley, John McNamara. Hard to tell about Angel Navarro anymore. But Kyle Austin going around, definitely. Dave Cole as well. I doubt the leaders will make another round of pit stops here. And they don't. Let's take you back to see what happened. And we're back. Here's where it started. It starts between the 83 here of Kyle Austin and the 8 of Michael Hegdahl. As you'll see, they're going down the back straightaway, and either Kyle comes down or Michael just comes up a little bit. They get into each other. Chris Washer with nowhere to go. Henry Nova with some damage. Daniel Day, Tom Shelley, McNamara, and Sosnowski are going to come along here. So will Navarro. Dylan Young gets into Dave Cole, who has gone into Cody James at this point. And a real lucky guy in this whole thing is the 3 truck of Jeffrey Buckeye, who somehow managed to miss this. And there it was at the line. We'll take you back to the green flag here from Lowe's. And we are back just over the halfway point in this race. Ian Dutta continues to pace the field. Then it's Drew Austin, Trevor Meacham in 3rd. Dustin Griffiths 4th. Kyle Austin now you see is 1 lap down. Savannah Cole in 5th. Charles Sanford, Nick Nauman, Stacy Dutta, Brad Johnson, Cosmo Budd, the top 10. Then it's James Shelley, Mary Shelley, PJ Williams, Bob Johansson, Brandon Griffiths, Vitaly Nikolaev, Chris Washer, Jeffrey Buckeye, Henry Nova, and Warren Cherry, the top 20. Then it's Daniel Day, Alex Tanker, Kyle Sosnowski, Angel Navarro, Tom Shelley, Michael Hegdahl, Cody James, Dave Cole, and John McNamara rounding out the 29 cars on the lead lap. And there's problems with Dutta's car. There appear to be problems with Ian Dutta's ride. Dylan Young has retired. Okay, so now Drew Austin will be the race leader as Ian Dutta is going to come to pit road here. I'm not quite sure. We have not heard anything over the radios. So something amiss underneath, possibly underneath the hood of the Albertson Chevrolet. As Drew Austin will lead him down, we'll follow the 16 truck to see if anything goes on. Or if he retires, we'll see what happened. Right side's going on the 16. So possibly a flat tire, as it is only right side. So here comes Drew Austin, though, out 4. Dustin Griffiths underneath. If a caution came out, that would be huge. No, it did not. So Ian Dutta most likely will fall 1 lap down here. Whoa, what happened in turn 1? But Savannah Cole now looks underneath for the race lead. Where is Ian in relationship? Oh, the caution just came out. They wrecked in turn 1. Chris Washer's involved. And oh, Brad Johnson just ran into him. So a huge break for the 16. As Savannah Cole will not get a chance to lap him. Ian Dutta somehow will stay on the lead lap. Wow. Doesn't appear as though Savannah Cole will make a pit stop here. No, she won't, so we'll take a look at what happened to Chris Washer. And we are back. Here's a field rundown now, as we'll have just over 10 to go, so the lap cars will become a factor here. Savannah Cole leads, then it's Dustin Griffiths in 2nd, Stacy Dutta 3rd, Trevor Meacham 4th, Charles Sanford in 5th, Cosmo Bud 6th, Drew Austin, James Shelley, Nick Nauman, and Mary Shelley the top 10. Then it's Vitaly Nikolaev, Warren Cherry, Jeffrey Buckeye, Brandon Griffiths, Angel Navarro's up here in 15th. Tom Shelley, Cody James, Bob Johansson, Dave Cole, John McNamara, Henry Nova, Michael Hegdahl, PJ Williams, Brad Johnson, Alex Tanker, Chris Washer, and Ian Dutta, the top 27. Those are the cars on lead lap. 30 cars are running, as Kyle Austin has taken his truck behind the wall. Daniel Day 2 laps down, though. Not quite sure what happened on the 83, but he is done for the day. Field coming through turns 3 and 4. Pace truck will pull off, and field is under control of the Country Time Dodge for Savannah Cole. Green flag is out. We're back to racing, and look at the 81, just how far off the pace he is. Whoa! Daniel Day just went underneath that truck, as Stacy Dutta chose the wrong line, will get stuck in behind the 48. Now the 81 gets up onto the high side, trying to get out as much out of the way as he can. So Dutta into 3rd, or will remain 3rd now. Bud will be underneath Sanford for 4th, and it's a 2-car breakaway. Both these drivers with 1 win on the season. Savannah at Vegas, Dustin Griffiths was at Darlington. Fortunate for Griffiths, he's got no help. Now Dutta comes right up behind. Will take an extremely high line, though. And James Shelley, throw him back up into the mix here. Drew Austin's up here. Chris Washer apparently off the pace. Here comes Dustin Griffiths back to the inside. Which line will Dutta go with here? At the line, Griffiths will lead. Got a nice little green flag run here. Dutta goes to the high side. Great battle for the lead here in the late going. Less than 10 to go now from Charlotte. Savannah Cole, no help out there. Dutta, now Meacham underneath. James Shelley, the pole sitter, going for the 4th spot now on the racetrack. As Meacham will look underneath Dutta. How about this? Ford has been so... how do you say it? Non-existent pretty much this whole year. And for this race, they have 2 Fords up in the top 5. It's just I was about ready to say that Dutta nearly got a piece of the wall. Here comes Warren Cherry, and there's a truck right out in front of the race leaders. It's Brad Johnson. He does have some damage, and whoa, look at how much off the pace he is. He's on the lead lap, though. He takes an extremely low line. And Savannah Cole not going to be able to get around. So Brad Johnson will block the inside line. Meacham now will grab a spot. Cole now underneath, finally, as 3 trucks will start to break away out in front. It may not be the last of it, though. Dustin Griffiths, 6. We'll see 6 to go here at the stripe. Shelley, then Meacham. Then it's Savannah Cole in 4th. And the battles for 5th between Warren Cherry and Brandon Griffiths. And how about the road course ace from Russia, Vitaly Nikolaev, up in the top 10. Going for, I believe, 2 top 10s in a row for that 98. Not quite sure what was with the very high line there. And now 5 to go for the leaders here. We have a Chevy, Ford, and a Toyota, and then Dodge. So all 4 manufacturers make up the first 4 positions. Now Henry Nova, where is he going to be? The top 3 are going to get by both he and Chris Washer. As the caution flag is out, this is the race for the race. This is the race. Whoever gets to the stripe first will win it. And it'll be Dustin Griffiths as long as he doesn't have to pit. And wow, that's upsetting to see this one end like that. How about Vitaly Nikolaev? That will be his first top 5 of the year if he can hang on to this. Okay, Dustin, save all the fuel you need. Save all the fuel you need. He does not pit here, so we'll take you back to see what happened and bring you back for the checkered flag. And we're back. Here's where this one will start. It'll actually start between Kyle Sosnowski and PJ Williams. Sosnowski is a lap truck. Kind of gets in the way. Johansson nowhere to go. Tanker's going to get by. And there's... apparently Buckeye might have spun up ahead. And that's why these guys were a little bit slow on the apron, I think. A little bit, yeah. Let's see if Buckeye spun. Oh no, it's Brad Johnson. Dutta had enough of him, and Dutta will turn Johnson around. So Stacy Dutta with some tempers flaring there. Understandable, I would think, being how Johnson was a lapped truck now at this point. Well, we'll bring you back now for what will be the checkered flag, not the green flag here, with this one coming with less than 4 to go. And let's see if Dustin Griffiths can hang on to it. And we're back. This is actually an incident. This was the incident into turn 1 that did not bring out a caution we saw a smoke for. Daniel Day's going to get into Henry Nova. Or no, actually, he's trying to get around Nova. Tanker will get into him. Nothing Tanker could have done, though. Hegdahl was right on him. And Dave will just get stuck here on the apron. Like I said, that's unrelated to what happened to Chris Washer, though. So let's go ahead and do a quick fast forward ahead. Let's see. It happened in turn 1. See Elijah Workman up in front of him. Oh, he's... Oh, Johansson's going to get into Workman. Oh! So 2 of the title contenders here. At least 2 drivers with a win. And Chris Washer had absolutely nothing to do with that. Wow. Interesting chain of events there. But we'll take you back to the green flag here from Lowe's. We should have a nice little shootout here with possibly only 10 to go. Here are 3 to go. And oh, wow. Dustin Griffiths will blow up. I already knew this was going to happen. I'm sorry. I skipped the live and he was absolutely nowhere to be found. But Dustin Griffiths will blow up. That will hand the win now to James Shelley as long as he doesn't have to pit. Let's skip ahead now to live. They'll be coming around to get the white flag. And what exactly happened to 78? A clutch goes out on him. So Dustin Griffiths will lose this one on like a $10 part. Well, I'm lying there. I know it's not a $10 part, but something simple will pretty much cost him a shot at winning. But so here will be the running order now. James Shelley will take the win as long as he doesn't have to pit or anything happens. Trevor Meacham will be second. Chris Washer is a lap down. Savannah Cole in third. Vitaly Nikolaev now moves up to fourth. Brandon Griffiths fifth. Drew Austin. Warren Cherry not going to get the clean sweep here tonight. 7th place finish for him. Not bad. Nick Nauman. Daniel Day is many laps down. Cosmo Budd in 9th. And Stacy Dutta claims the 10th place spot. Charles Sanford. Then PJ Williams. Mary Shelley. Ian Dutta comes back for 14th. Jeffrey Buckeye will finish 15th. Alex Tinker. Angel Navarro somehow will finish on the lead lap with that truck. Tom Shelley is in 18th. Cody James will finish 19th. Michael Hegdahl 20th. Elijah Workman able to salvage some points here today. His truck obviously not handling all that well. John McNamara and Dave Cole will be the 22 trucks finishing on the lead lap. Chris Washer a lap down in 23rd. Henry Nova 24th a lap down. Elijah Workman 25th. Daniel Day I think will actually finish 26th, as well as Brad Johnson finishing 27th. But for the second time in 3 races, James Shelley in the Zaxby's Ford will go to victory lane. He wins at Charlotte. So there is your winner, folks. You actually brought you your top 28, and actually brought you top 27, and then 28th on down had some sort of issue here tonight. High attrition. Bob Johansson and Kyle Sosnowski retiring underneath that caution. Remember, they spun on the front straightaway. William Duncan to 40th. I know that's not exactly what he would have wanted. And I'm not quite sure. I'm looking 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Well, with Workman finishing 25th, he does salvage some points, but with Williams finishing 12th, PJ Williams will take over the points lead. That key because PJ has no wins yet, and the points leader is the only one that will be locked in no matter what, even without having a win. But congrats to James Shelley. I will export this. I forgot to actually mention the Diet Coke 200. It'll be a whole Coca-Cola themed weekend. I'll have to look back at what Nationwide was, but Coke, or no, Nationwide's Coke Vanilla, like 300 or something, and you have the Coke 600 to finish off the weekend. 3 races here from Charlotte, 1 down, 2 to go. I'm going Fantino 1, and this has been a production of the INORL Racing Uncontained. See you guys next time. James Shelley getting ready to do this once again. Let's see how he does this time around. Well, not off to a very good start. Gets the wall. Doesn't look too bad though. He will continue. I actually didn't get a shot to mention this. Mention it while he's doing his donuts here for his victory celebration. His first win actually came at his home track, and I didn't mention it because I didn't realize actually it was their home track. So congrats to the Shelley family on getting a hometown victory. The first time someone's done that. And it looks like Shelley is done. So let's roll out the point standings after the after the 12th round here. Like I said, a new points leader on the way.